for that as we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are underway. Men's Cat 4, 108 warriors. Released on the streets of downtown Tulsa. We'll count the clock up before we count the laps down. The next wave of the day, Men's Cat 4. Opening lap here of our Men's Cat 4. Opening lap, opening lap, opening lap. So they've been navigating about 2 minutes, over 2 minutes than the previous races. We'll see how far or how fast they are here on our opening lap of our Men's Cat 4. 30 minutes of racing. So once again, right at 2 minutes. Rolling on through. Opening lap at 2 minutes. The opening lap. More than likely, the previous podium guys in Cat 4, they're probably racing Cat 3. Who knows? They may be in the men's Pro 1-2 race, P1 race later on here tonight. So, once again, we talked about it's been a weather-shortened day. We saw the same number of races, same number of creams that are being handed on out, same number of volunteers working hard to bring you this event, keeping all these racers safe. So, once again, when you are crossing the course, make sure you're only crossing at the crossing guard area and listen to the course marshals, as the course marshals are here first and foremost to protect the racers because they're working harder than you are. Alrighty, second lap done and dusted. It's a faster one this time around. A lot faster, about 10 seconds faster this time through. As that is, we feel the breeze as our 108 racers in this peloton that start to split a little bit there towards the front come hurtling down Reconciliation Way. They'll navigate their way to turn number 1 underneath the first Jumbotron. Like I said, that first lap was about 2 minutes. That last one was about 1:50 as we have racers down. Turn number 1 can be tricky and chaotic as you come hurtling down this straightaway. Tim Whiteside out there, one of the volunteers trying to help. Once again, we'd like to represent our podiums, so our women's 2-3 and the women's masters. If you're on those podiums, please head on down. So 30 minutes of racing. Once again, we took about 10 minutes talking with Tim Carey, race will be 70 minutes. So the goal is 10 minutes. So other than the women's pro race, everything else had about 10 minutes cut off. Once again, same amount of races, trying to pack it all in. Talk about packing it all in. With these shorter races, it's more chaotic because you have the same amount of free money. And we have 3 preems we're going to be handing out here in our men's Cat 4. Or sorry, 2 preems that is. $50 courtesy of Bicycle Tulsa and a $75 cash preem as well. So another lap as they roll on through. And once again, they are picking up the pace. So let's say first lap 2 minutes, second lap about a minute 50.
Lighter down on the outside.
Outside there, after they go off there. Definitely seems like it is faster there. And once again, they were trying to take care of a down rider. That crash that happened on the previous lap in turn number 1. It's kind of dangerous there because once again, you have this, it's the longest straightaway up the race course coming down Reconciliation Way. So when you go west to east and you make that turn number 1, where that down rider is, it's kind of tough because it's a tight turn. And you have 108 riders, or racers that is. I'm a rider, they're racers. In this field, it can get a little tight going through there. So we're going to hold off on the green fuel bit once again, trying to get better, take care of the situation to help out our riders down there in turn number 1. So once again, we talked about all the great sponsors that make all of this possible. We talked about Cabin Boys, the official sponsor of official beer sponsor. We talked about Aeon, the official Fondo sponsor. Also Mineragua, sparkling mineral water, official mineral water of Tulsa Tough. I'll tell you what, we're looking at the Jumbotron. You see some of our younger riders. That is a tall drink of water there. That gentleman is 6'8", and right now he is literally position number 1 on this course as he makes his way down the hill next to Tulsa, the Tulsa Theater. 6'16", I believe. So maybe Thomas Carroll. Actually 6'10". So that's Turner Becker. Yeah, 6'10". Number 6'10", height 6'8" is what I'd heard. So here they come here. 9 to go, 9 to go, 9 to go. And right now he is up in the front with 2 OK Flyers. So it's the Texas Giant, Turner Becker, with 2 OK Flyers. Once again, trying to make sure we are navigating turn number 1. Take care of the medical situation there before the rider that is down. So, looking back, the chase group have some racers making their way on up. So, see some of the logistics 918 racers up in there. That could be Alberto Figueroa. I don't see the number. He's up there in that purple and white kid. Need to check out the OK Flyers. See if they've been brought back in the fold. Doesn't look like it. They're still up there. So it's a two OK Flyers, and then the Texas Giant turn back. Once we look at the numbers of the OK Flyers races, it'll be just a second. Wait for them to make the turn. We're unable to see those numbers just yet. 6:31, so one of them will be, that's going to be Isaiah Colbreth, OK Flyers. Not see the second one right now. We do know there's 2 Flyers, 2 of the local junior racers from the OK Flyers up there with Turner Becker from Texas. So 9 to go. So this time they come through. 8 to go. We're holding off on the greens just right now. So once again, we're trying to take care of the medical situation there for the down rider in turn number 1. Thomas Carroll, Arkansas United Racing, as he makes his way up, trying to calm down the peloton as they're going to make their way on turn number 1. Once again, the safety of the medical personnel and the down rider there. So this field of 108 got stretched out even before that crash. There's a long line, a thin line of racers here navigating their way on the backside of the Guthrie Green. We are under 8 laps to go here. So men's Cat 4, we talked about Boykin Rogers Brantley last year's podium. They're gone. So who's going to be on the podium this year? tell you what, you can only get that 6'8" frame so low. You're still eating squats at 6'8" sitting about 5th or 6th wheel. So right now, all kind of coming back together at the front. Some of the gaps have formed, maybe starting to get sewn back together when it comes to the overall field. Easy racing. There's some all over. See going to some all over. I think the other breakaway OK Flyer was Aiden Wyatt. Let's get back into the fold now. I believe that's still going to be Thomas Carroll, Arkansas United Racing, number 616 that's up there. They'll come down the downhill section. They make their way down the hill and take a left-hand turn, 150 meters. Once again, about 150 meters is the distance here. As they're going to see 7 to go. We'll show 7 laps to go. 7 to go, 7 to go, 7 to go. EMSA on the scene, or Tulsa Fire that is on the scene. We're trying to figure out when we're going to try to squeeze those 2 streams in. It may be that they're back-to-back laps, similar to what we had in the previous race, Women's 2-3 and Women's Masters. Racers off the back, trying to catch back on. It'll be number 689 who rolled through there. That is Edward Sauls, Artemis Racing out of Maryland. Once again, a national race, international race. It is Tulsa Tough. We get them all across. Now looking at the Jumbotron, we'll see an attack. And this will be one of our OK Flyers. That may be Aiden Wyatt, who we talked about before, coming up out of the front there and making the attack up Sound Pony Hill. So heading up towards the iconic Kane's Ballroom. Later on tonight, you'll see Flywheel putting on a presentation. It's called the Big Ride. It's a party up there on the lawn outside of Inner Circle Vodka Bar. Ghostland Observatory, the headliner in that free concert coming up tonight at sundown. At the top of the hill, across the street from Sound Pony Bar, in the lawn of the Inner Circle Vodka Bar. So right now, just taking a chance to say, hey, head on down, check out the Tulsa Fire Department. The cadets are just to the west of us here. They have Harrison Tough, one of the Tulsa firefighters battling cancer. Harrison Mosby. They're doing a raffle for them. Head down there, they get a QR code on the yellow flyers. And the QR code gets you registered for a Hickey Big Grill, $6,000 grill, or a giant Defy Advance Pro 2 DI2 equipped race bike at $5,000 value. So once again, head on down for that. As we got 6 to go, 6 to go, 6 to go. Once again, still not going to do the Dream Jet. 6 to go. As we try to navigate turn number 1. Six to go, 6. We got the Cyborg, Steve Isaacs was sent here on the back of that little mini Peloton, the Gruppetto, trying to catch back on. $50 cash Preem. Bicycles of Tulsa, one of our great sponsors. Preem. For 17 years. year since 2006. Bicycles of Tulsa has been one of our main preem sponsors, providing the cash. And it's a $50 preem lap.
Wide open, go get them.
So thank you, as always, the BOT, Bicycles of Tulsa. This time around, we're going to go back-to-back preems. Like we said, had to kind of compress it. So here's the thing. If you want your heart rate to be elevated, let's just keep it. We're going to have 5 straight laps of fun. I'd like to give a thank you to Tulsa Tough Race Organization once again, trying to handle a difficult situation in the middle of a super fast race. A super fast race and trying to control things and holding off the skill on the frames and everything else to take care of that down rider. Also, thank you to Tulsa Fire. Alrighty, so we're going to throw out some back-to-back preems, but it's going to be a little more nuance to that. The $50 preem is going to be for our front group, and then we're going to ring the bell for the second group out on the road. So right now, if you're at the Jumbotron, if you're down there at the corner next to Tulsa Theater, and you see the downhill little white knuckle here, or the downhill group, the front group, and they're going to be screaming $50. When we see that next group, we're going to ring the bell, and there'll be a preem for them, a $75 preem. But once again, we'll focus right now on this $50 preem that's about to finish on up. We're going to be heading to the line. Who's going to sprint it on out to take the $50. Coming on the outside, that's going to be tight. OK Flyer trying to nip him at the line. We'll have to rely on John Gallagher and the crew at 1 to go. Live Fleets results to figure out who won that preem. So that's the $50 preem. So 653 takes it. That is going to be Maximiliano Hernandez out of Illinois taking the preem, $50. So now here comes the next group. This group. Here it is, $75 preem. $75 preem. Just for this group. $75 preem. To Maximiliano Hernandez. Right now, that second group on the road is who's going to be battling it out for the $75 preem. We just haven't made it difficult enough today, but we will try to keep it straight, handing out this cold, hard cash, courtesy of our great sponsors here at St. Francis Tulsa Tough. Talk about our riders making their way past Sound Pony Bar. Go see the band bartender that'll be up there tonight, Josh Gifford. Wife and kids are going to be making their way not to the bar, Lindsay. Not to the bar with the kids just yet. But Papa, the 2 owners there in South Pony, they'll be having a gig. EP releases tonight for their band bartender. All right, so we preemed the front guys. They're already there. Now we need to pay attention to find out where our $75 preem group is. And by the way, we're also going to see 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for our race leaders. And speaking of the race leaders, here they come, the OK Flyers with that 1980s decor. The pink and yellow and white are the OK Flyers. I want to say that was 7:15. It was. That's Aiden Wyatt here out of Tulsa, leading right here with 3 to go. Looking back, a couple compatriots back behind him. Also, one of the fellow Tulsans in the Logistics 918 racer, Adalberto Figueroa, also in that top 5. So here comes our preem. So once again, the group coming up, these guys are going to be sprinting it out for $75. This is a $75 preem sprint coming up. Gentlemen, this is $75. Who wants the $75? Coming to the line, 619. That'll be Christian Chavez, Revolution Racing out in Texas. Taking that money, Chavez, $75. So, check the little pace there in the middle of that. Right now we'll focus back in the front of this. Let's see an OK Flyers up there. Haven't seen the Texas Giant in a while. You're not seeing him maybe towards the back, the 6'8". out of Texas, the 24-year-old Turner Becker, been up in the front for a while. He's a lot more watts than the juniors that race with the OK Flyers. Alrighty, two to go, the penultimate lap, two to go. The Flyers have been active, and now some new names and faces up in the front. 633, Ryan Derrick, first time we've called his name. Racing with the American Dodgeball Association, that's a great team name there. Ryan Derrick, two to go. Right now, we're going to be cleaning up the backside of the race course. We started with 108 brave souls here in our men's Cat 4. So we're going to start pulling them here to clear it up on the final lap and a half here. So if you check out the Jumbotron, you'll see that lead group probably down to about 30 racers or so. Texas Giant Turner Becker still in there towards the back of it. But a couple of new faces. It looks like BMC Walmart out of Arkansas making their way up. Still about second wheel. We're going to see who is that racer at first, the first time we've seen him, and maybe racing with En Passant Racing. That could be Ramiro Becerra, that is. That's exactly who it is. Ramiro Becerra, bib number 609, En Passant Racing. Presented by Wilder Company. So now we'll see Ramiro Becerra making his way downhill, but behind him you will see Walmart BMC. Could be, it's either going to be Aaron or Owen Alphen, possibly back there racing out of Arkansas. Right now, Ramiro Becerra is your leader. When he comes and makes that turn, ladies and gentlemen, get off your duffs, into the barriers. If you're watching at home, get off your couch screen, they can hear you. The World Wide Web is an amazing thing. And come to the line, we're going to ring that bell for one to go. A final lap, men's Cat 4. The weather truncated edition here in 2023. One to go. 1 lap to go. Becerra, give him 4 seconds. Becerra with 4 seconds on a Ryan Derrick-led peloton. A much reduced peloton as they go. 1 to go.
Y'all better go get it.
Britt and his team up out of the saddle. He'll make that turn 2 on the north side of the Guthrie Green. Spot that early on today had a couple riders going into that barrier momentum you try to do, especially late in the race. A lot of momentum. You make that first left-hand turn, then you make that second, and you kind of forget your spatial analysis here. You kind of forget where you are, and that momentum will sometimes carry you into the barriers. Right there on this final lap, they were able to navigate it. So 1 to go. Backside of our remaining peloton. Looking in there, that would have been number 695. That's Chris Stevens' dad, Rod Crit Squad out of Oklahoma. They are out of the 405. Another great name. I think that's a Micah Newell creation from back in the day with Tony Stewart, Mike Lab, dad behind the Crit Squad. But right now, we are focused on Ramiro Becerra, En Passant Racing. Still leading that, or still pulling from the back, and it's going to be Ryan Derrick. And everyone's just letting him do it. So Ryan Derrick with American Dodgeball Association is pulling everyone up to Becerra. Becerra starting to lose a little bit of momentum here, but here comes a flyer. That may be Wyant coming up on the near side, and now he's going to take that corner. Ladies and gentlemen, look to the west. Look into the shadow of the Tulsa Theater, and here comes the gallop from the men's Cat 4 field. Coming to the line, will it be a youth movement in the OK Flyers? Who will come to the line? Taking it all the way, 6:31, Isaiah Colbreth, OK Flyers. Isaiah takes the win, OK Flyers, the junior race squad. I've worked with Isaiah's dad, Tanner Colbreth. He was the godfather of cross, we call him here in the state of Oklahoma. Ruts and Guts, UCI level race event. Had it for years with UCI. That kid, when he was a little kid, would be out there every year racing cross, beating adults. Now he's racing sprint, once again, beating adults. And Isaiah Colbreth is your winner here in the men's Cat 4 on day number 2 at the FC Tulsa St. Francis Tulsa Tough.